welcome to this edition of SAC News. I am Estefany Martinez.
And I am Nathan Nguyen.
Unarmed security guards might soon watch over parks in Garden Grove and Stanton. City officials want to stop people from vandalism, drinking in public, camping, and committing other small crimes. The two cities have similar problems with keeping parks safe. Last year, Californians voted for a new law called Proposition 36. This law makes punishment stronger for street crimes like drugs use and stealing. Garden Grove city leaders want to hire security guards to watch over the parks. These guards won't carry weapons. Their job will be to work with Orange County Sheriff's deputies to reduce crime in the parks.
Flyers once again ranked Orange County's John Wayne Airport #1 in passenger satisfaction among the large airports in North America. That's for the second consecutive year. The ranking was determined by J.D. Power's 2025 North America Airport Satisfaction study with feedback from over 30,000 U.S. and Canadian travelers. The study consisted of 5 categories. John Wayne Airport ranked first in all of them, including ease of travel through the airport, terminal facilities, levels of trust with the airport, and departure and arrival experience. Airport Director Charlene Reynolds said she and her fellow employees are always engaging with passengers, upgrading amenities, and looking for more ways for travelers to be satisfied. In July, John Wayne served over 1 million passengers. This summer, marking the first time JWA eclipsed the million mark in sky travelers.
A great day in the Stoke is back at the Huntington Beach Pier this Saturday, September 27. Promoters say the annual event is the biggest gathering of Black surfers ever, and it is a full day of surfing, music, and community runs from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. This is the 4th year for Day in the Stoke. The first was in 2022. Lots to get stoked about this year. There will be surf competition, free surfing lessons, live music and vendors market, and beach yoga. This event was founded by travel influencer and host Nathan Nguyen as a way to create a positive space for Black surfers to gather and compete. And stoke, you probably know in surfers' terms, means joy. Orange County Polish community continued a 40-plus year tradition last weekend.
Our Damian Valerio has our story.
Yo, Belinda. The Polish community celebrates its 46th annual Dożyński Harvest Festival, hosted by the Polish Center, from authentic Polish food and music to folk dancing and colorful processions. This celebration offers a vibrant taste of Polish heritage for the whole family. The history behind this event is that it's a celebration of Thanksgiving for a bountiful harvest that goes back to the 16th century, and it is celebrated throughout Polish communities throughout the United States and Canada and throughout the world. This is the 1,000-year celebration for the first Polish king, Bolesław the Brave, in the year 1025.
We have a lot of great food, pierogi, głąbki, Polish crepes, Polish donuts, potato pancakes, Polish beer, Polish vodka, great food for everybody.
For more than 40 years, Polish Fest has celebrated heritage and community. Organized by the Polish Heritage Alliance and the Polish Center, the event brings together art, workshops, and crafts alongside classic Polish cuisines. It's both a cultural showcase and a place where generations come together to share memories and create new ones.
It came from the perspective of teaching my children Polish language, living with the wealthy tradition of Polish culture. That's how we started this group.
First here to my right, I
really enjoyed being part of this event and taking place dancing in it because I feel like I can share my sense of love for dance and also my Polish culture with everybody here.
Reporting from the Polish Harvest Festival, this is Damian Valerio, SAC News.
The 40th annual California Coastal Cleanup Day took place this past Saturday. The cleanup is typically hosted every 3rd Saturday of September by the California Coastal Commission. It's one of the biggest volunteer events in California. The sands of volunteers came out to help better our environment and clean up our beaches. There was a large number of beaches and organizations that hosted the events all along the California coast.
Santa Ana College's voters registration drive for November special election ends today. Students can stop by the Johnson Centers between 12 p.m. and 2 p.m. to register. The SAC votes page provides information on voter eligibility and deadlines. You can also register online at register2vote.ca.gov. You can also register in person at the Register of Voters and Voting Center through Election Day.
The Santa Ana College Foundation and Santa Ana College Scholarship Program announced new scholarship opportunities with a focus in making it easier for SAC scholars to receive aid. Workshop and application clinics will also be featured alongside the scholarship opportunities. Workshops will be either in person at the Learning Center, room D307, or through a virtual meeting. Workshops have already begun and will be running through December. Applications for scholarship programs have also begun. You can start your search for grants and scholarships at the Santa Ana College Foundation website. The address is give2sac.org.
Parts of the Garden Walk in Anaheim were transferred into a place nearly 7,000 miles away last weekend.
SAC News' Brenda Ramirez has our story.
Today at the Garden Walk in Anaheim,
where the sights, sounds, and flavors of Taiwan have gathered people to celebrate Taiwanese culture.
We're actually part Taiwanese, so we were thinking, we can see more of the culture.
Yeah, reconnecting to our cultural roots.
Yeah.
From food to live music, this carnival is bringing the community together.
As Taiwanese American, we want to be a part of this Taiwan carnival. It's our heritage, it's our culture. We want to bring our innovation to people who come to this carnival.
Admission is free with games, giveaways, and live music running all weekend. Whether you're here for the music or culture, the message is the same, celebrating Taiwanese culture.
the Taiwanese Carnival continues through Sunday at the Garden Walk in Anaheim. I'm Brenda Ramirez, SAC News.
5, 4.
Thank you, Brenda. Horror fans, mark your calendars. Anaheim is getting ready to host a spine-tingling event on Saturday, September 27 from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. The Anaheim Public Library is holding its annual Spinal Dread Horror Literature and Cultural Festival. This event will include horror-themed presentations, vendors, artists, merchandise, and even a beer garden for adults. This free event will take place at the Central Library at 500 West Broadway.
Santa Ana residents got an early taste of fall this Wednesday at the El Salvador Park Community Garden. The Autumn Harvest Workshop brought families together with food, crafts, and lots of apples. The event was the annual Autumn Harvest. The workshop highlights the season's traditions, from apples at their peak to the story of Johnny Appleseed and his impact. Families learned about apple nutrition, tried their hands on crafts, and even watched a live apple pressing demonstration. Organizers say the event is a fun way to bring the community together while also teaching about food, history, healthy living, and helping residents explore the richness of garden fresh produce.
So we're focusing on apples because it's September, and then also talking a little bit of history about, if you've ever heard about Johnny Appleseed, who was actually a real person. And so he's responsible for getting all the apple trees planted all the way across the nation. And so we wanted to share with the kids some scientific information behind apples.
Main Place Mall in Santa Ana is inviting families with little ones who can carry a tune. The mall will host Mini Melodies, a free music hour for children 5 and under and their parents on Wednesday, October 1st. The event takes place at the My Perks Lounge on the level 1 of the shopping center from 10 to 11 a.m. Kids can sing, move, and play with music instruments while parents enjoy a community space. The program is part of Main Place monthly family event in partnership with the Soco Kids Club. The Santa Ana is
Santa Ana is preparing for a celebration of culture and community this weekend. It's called the Roots on the Block Festival. It takes place Saturday, September 27th at Jerome Park, located at 726 South Center Street. The free events will run from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. with live music, food vendors, and art from local creators. Organizers say it's a way to bring neighbors together and showcase the heart of Santa Ana.
When we come back from break, we have the latest SAC sports.
And details on a chance to start your Halloween celebrating early.
We'll be right back.
You're watching SAC News.
Welcome back, Dons. Time for sports. That means time for Fatima Garrido.
Thank you very much, Estefany. Your SAC Dons traveled to Santa Maria to take on Allen Hancock last Saturday in their first conference game of the season. The Dons started slowly falling behind 21-0 with 3 minutes left until halftime. The Dons did score a touchdown with 50 seconds left in the second quarter before Allen Hancock blocked their extra point attempt and took it back for 2 points of their own. Second half, no better. Your Dons came up short, losing 39-20 in another high-scoring game. This drops the record to 0-5 on the season. The next game for Santa Ana comes this Saturday, a home conference game against Citrus, 6 p.m. at the Bowl. Head out and support your Dons. SAC men's soccer continued their quest for their first win of the 2025 preseason last Friday against San Diego Mesa College. The Dons got off to a good start, putting pressure on the Olympians midfielder Ivan Torres, passed to defender Alessandro Torres, who scored the game's first goal. 10 minutes later, the Dons found the net once again. Midfielder Randy Castillo dribbled past the Olympians defender to assist forward Kevin Munoz for the second goal of the match. San Diego Mesa managed to get a goal back before the first half ended, but the Dons continued displaying their skills and pressure offense during the second half. The Dons will be back home this Friday against Los Angeles City at 4 p.m. Come out and support your Dons in their last pre-match season before they kick off the 2025 season next Tuesday at Fullerton College. SAC women's soccer went up against Palomar College last Friday. The Dons started off slowly, conceding the first goal of the match at minute 15 off a rebound from goalkeeper Samantha Hernandez. Despite the Dons' effort to put pressure on the Comets, it wasn't enough as the Comets scored their second goal of the match just 15 minutes later. The Dons got 2 shots on goal in the first half, while the Comets fired 11 shots on target. SAC goalkeeper Hernandez saving 9. Unfortunately, second half was more of the same. Palomar scored twice more. The Dons will kick off the 2025 regular season against Fullerton College on Tuesday, September 30th at home at 3 p.m. Come out and support your Dons as they look to turn things around from last season and make the playoffs. Santa Ana College women's volleyball took on Orange Coast on Friday. This was a tough one for the Dons. The scores for the 3 sets were 25-9 and 25-17 and 25-20, all in favor of the Pirates. The Dons made 13 errors while Orange Coast made 18 mistakes throughout the whole game. But the sloppy play didn't hurt Orange Coast since they dominated otherwise against Santa Ana College. SAC records moves to 4 wins and 7 losses, while Orange Coast stayed undefeated with 10 wins and 0 losses to lead the standings. The Santa Ana College men's wrestling team collected its first win of the 2025 season as they went on the road and trounced the East Los Angeles Huskies by a score of 48-3. The Huskies forfeited 3 of the 10 bouts, but the Dons were still dominant on the mat, winning 6 of the 7 that were actually held. Anthony Marquez and Jacob Mott had the most impressive night for the Dons as they both earned falls in the first period to give their team 6 points each. Joseph Garcia, Michael Van Gro, Alexander Pichete all won by technical fall, giving SAC 5 points each, while Roberto Schmo and Aiden Shauristini and Dylan Avila didn't have the chance to wrestle due to the forfeits. This is a good start to the 2025 season for the SAC's men's wrestling after a successful 2024 season, when Ale Ray Zucave became the 2024 149 state champion. The team also placed 13 in the Golden Eagles tournament and qualified for state championships last year. I'm Fatima Garita, and those are some of the games that your Dons playing.
Fall is here because after a long week of heat, the sun is taking a break and giving us skies all week long. Friday starts us off with a 76 degree. Saturday is 75 degrees. Sunday the high ticks up to 77. These seasonal temperatures sticks around until Tuesday. Wednesday we shoot back up to the 80 degrees and Thursday 81 degrees. That wraps up for our weekly weather. Thank you, Fatima. Here's a chance to celebrate Halloween a little early. Anaheim Garden Walk will host the annual Spooky Art Walk in Anaheim on Saturday, October 4th. That's next Saturday. Attendees can enjoy free concerts, check out 80+ spooky vendors, Halloween-themed food and drinks, and a costume contest at 6:30. Free tickets are available on Eventbrite. The link to their event can be found on their Instagram at Spooky's Boo Events. That's it for this edition of SAC News. I'm Estefany Martinez. Thank you for watching.
And I'm Nathan Nguyen. Be sure to follow us on social media and watch previous episodes of SAC News on our YouTube channel.